the bootleg version.
I mean, the way I look at it, you know, anywhere I can get my tentacle Asian videos, I'm alright.
Shout out to Clint. You got all the porn sites.
Let me give a quick shout out also. Shout out to the Wtih show. Guys, they're big supporters of us. It's like our sister show over there. So shout them out. Watch them on every Monday night around usually 9, 10, 11 o'clock. They just come on. Pherleece and Claude Von Stroke. Guys, make sure you tune into them every Mondays.
Pherleece is over. I knew he would say sister show. All right, brother show. Okay.
Nah, the general saying is sister. Nobody ever says brother.
I know, but he's like sister. He doesn't want to be the sister. You're like a younger brother.
You could be our left nutsack. Is that sound in front of you?
All right, I got Mr. Mace Wind in here.
Is this thing working?
It's working.
Well, Maceman's in. All right.
And let me get Mr. K7 in here too. I'm just adding. I know how much.
I meant to ask you guys. Well, remember that Tom Brady show back in the day? He used to do a show with what was his name?
I can't remember the name.
What was his name? Silent. Yeah, that's his name. Silent. I submitted some music to him for his show. He actually had some of my music as background music bed for his show, like a few episodes. So it was tight. He actually raps too. You already know probably now because he make those Mortal Kombat songs.
Yeah.
I actually do want to get him too.
Silent.
Yeah, Silent.
Yeah, he was real instrumental in the growth of the community early on. He did a lot for everybody. His first one, I think the first one streaming that I'm aware of.
Yeah, that's really put like Tom Brady on the map. Like every week it was Tom Brady show, and I used to tune in like, man, this is tight, getting a lot of knowledge.
They indeed were. This is by the way, this is my first time on Skype, so I'm a noob here on this.
Damn. Breaking that virginity for fucking Skype, huh?
Yeah, that's why I got that big question mark. I don't even have a avatar or nothing yet.
Yeah, we got some of these old bastards on our show now. We got to bring in some old people. So I believe you're the #2 oldest guy in the community.
No. Thunder's got me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I really the oldest fucking guy in this community?
You just may be.
How old are you?
40.
I'm 39.
I'm 40.
How old are you?
43.
Oh no, I think it's somebody older.
Josh 99.
How old's Triforce? Triforce is pretty up there also.
He's in his 30s.
No, Triforce, no.
What is he? He's in his 30s also, right?
30s, yeah. Yeah, he's OG like me. I mean,
he's 30?
Yeah, he's in his 30s.
Yeah.
Brady's what, 36?
Like late 30s.
Late 30s?
Oh. Yeah. Triforce is late 30s, right?
I was in a Nintendo World Championship with Triforce back in like 1985.
Dude, I thought Triforce was like 25. 20.
Oh, hell no, dude. He's old school also.
He looks the youngest. That's crazy. Like Tom Brady, I never think he was that old.
Yeah,
I thought Tom Brady was like 23, 25.
Tom got that baby face.
Where is Tom? I'm surprised I don't see him in the stream chat.
He don't come to the show. He's afraid.
Oh, no.
He's part of the Illuminati. He's the president of the Illuminati. He controls this whole scene. Him and Sub-Zero.
Guys, don't forget, keep the
Lord of the Fly back into the community. But I know he's busy, but man, we miss Lord of the Fly. He's back.
Guys, don't forget, keep the Twitter questions coming. I'm gonna be going through around them again when I start getting a few more.
So anyway, I want to address Mace. I know Mace and me have been talking a little bit here and there about the community as a whole. What is your viewpoint of how the community is, how it's growing, where it needs to go? Do you feel it's going in the right direction, or do you know, I've been bringing up this unification of Test Your Might and MKU in some shape or form. Exactly. Basically, what is your take on it?
Well, as far as the direction of where MK is headed as a whole, I mean, positive the past couple of years with MK9. As far as the unification is concerned, I don't think that would ever happen. Nor is it absolutely necessary to have a matter. They have an identity. We have an identity. The issue is that if we're at least going in the same direction, and we're not going on opposite ends of the spectrum, that is progress. That's spelled progress. What I'm concerned about is injustice. Really concerns me for several reasons. The first thing being that NetherRealm is pushing really hard for it to be accepted by the Evo community. That's one thing. That being the case, if injustice is adopted by the FGC or SRK for that matter, what's not to say that SRK does not take over the community hub instead of one of the MK sites, instead of Test Your Might or MKU? What's to say that we're so busy being fragmented and can't see in front of our own faces that SRK just sweeps up underneath it and takes over the actions of the community headquarters. That's something that both sites need to consider. And another reason why we need to work together so that we spearhead this together. Why
do we have to have the SRK communities input anyway? Why can't we just be our own people? Like, trying to impress SRK all the time and the Street Fighter players all the time. I mean, you don't see the Soul Calibur players always, oh, we need Street Fighter players. We need these. They got their own little crew.
I think the problem is it's not that we need with the way Injustice is designed. Realistically, it's being designed to cater to not the MK crowd, but it's being designed to cater to a wider spectrum of people. Sharukin would they wouldn't give MK really the time of day, but with the removal of the block button in Injustice, it's starting to lay it out almost like Street Fighter, which is what you can't blame NRS for going for, because more people will bring more money to the game. But now, if those crowds start to gravitate towards Injustice, what's going to happen is, whether it be through our site, or when I say our site, whether it be through MKU or Test Your Might, you're going to start losing people. Because those people that would have gravitated to those sites now have a third option. Who, at the end of the day, they might be into Injustice, but when it goes back to MK10, they're not going to be into it. Because the block button will be back, and, it's just going to go back to square one again. So what they need to do is Test Your Might and MKU got to communicate, and they got to coexist. And one of the, I guess I'll call it a myth. I'm not looking to unite these two channels and make them one. I don't want nobody to lose an identity of who they are, but they have to communicate to each other and be able to share information back and forth and say, look, you know what, you got your viewers, I got my viewers. At the end of the day, who cares, if one has 1,000 and one has 300 viewers?
Yeah.
But at least, if there's that communication, the MK community as a whole doesn't have to worry about basically dwindling down, where they're going to start fragmenting over to Shoryuken, and what's going to happen is the Street Fighter players are not going to come to Test Your Might. They're not going to come to MKU. They're going to go to the place where they can feel they can get all their information.
This is my thing. This is my honest opinion. I think since MK has had a bad taste in their mouth for so long, it's going to be really hard for them to try to even come our way, because even though they know, NetherRealm, they made this game, they already got that mindset, we expecting it to feel like MK, we expecting it to play like MK. They're always going to have that bad taste in their mouth, so it's going to be hard to convert them. So even though NetherRealm makes a game that's not MK, they're going to be like, this is MK. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's like us some of the Street Fighter players, oh, it's a Capcom game. We're always going to predetermine it to be like Street Fighter, which that's not the case, but that's not our fault. Every time we say Capcom, we think Street Fighter. Every time they see NetherRealm, they think MK. So they're not.
I mean, look, I started with Street Fighter, you know, and then when I worked on the first 3 Mortal Kombats, obviously I fell in love with the game. But, you know, the point is, they're not, like you said, yeah, they're going to always have a bad taste in their mouth when it comes to MK, no matter what. Injustice is a different can of worms. Even though the mechanics of the game might be the same, they're kind of, they're catering to a wide spectrum of people. You got DC players that might not ever play a fighting game. You know, you got Street Fighter players which might be attracted to the lack of a block button. And then you got the MK guys. Now, we're not going to see an MK10 till what, 2014? I mean, that's basically what you're looking at. If it keeps the current rate, yeah. You're looking at 2014. Because if that's coming out in 2013, you know, they're probably, you know, my guess is they're working on it right now simultaneous. You know, they're using a lot of testing for MK10 in Injustice. Plus with, you know, hopefully wiping out things like input bugs. And, you know.
Sort of like MK versus DC did to MK9.
What was that?
Sort of like what MK versus DC did for MK9.
Exactly.
Like the testing did.
Yeah. But, you know, personally, it's going to be, it's bigger than just the MK thing. You know, there have been, there's been some comments out there by some people at MLG that they would love to have the FGC, you know, move over. They would love to have Capcom style games at their venues. I mean, obviously, there's some communication there, and it would be beneficial for both SRK and MLG to hook up. I mean, you got the 2 biggest communities at one point becoming one. So it's much bigger than the MK thing. My thing is, in order for us to stay relevant, we got to make sure that we're moving in the same direction. That even though we are distinct in sites, we are united in voice. And that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at just making sure that we maintain our relevancy. At the same time, we want to maintain our own independence, you know, and still cater to MK. That's another thing I'm concerned about with Injustice is that you know, these sites will just roll over to DC. You go look at MKU right now, and everything is Mortal Kombat related. You know, the avatars, the skins, the banners, things of that nature. And I see that slowly changing with every major Mortal Kombat hub adopting Injustice strictly because it's a NetherRealm game. So are we then losing our own identity as a core MK group and now rolling over to Injustice? Now, I mean, I've got really I'm really excited about Injustice coming out. But again, is it going to deteriorate our individuality as MK players and you know, MK specific?
I don't think so. I think because we're just supporting the developers. Because the same developers are making a different game, so we, you know, since they did such a good job on the game we love, we're going to support them through any game they make. So I think that's what that comes down to. I don't think it's going to change our MK personality. I think just because NetherRealm making a new game, we're going to follow them regardless.
Can you guys hear me?
See, if Capcom made Injustice, it'd be a whole different story. It'd be a whole another conversation. But
hold on a second. Yes, Pherleece, we do hear you.
Okay. I just want to say real quick. I just had an idea. Why not maybe an idea about starting a whole new Injustice website dedicated for Injustice?
That could very well be the case. That may happen without us even having a voice in it. You know, who's to say that a DC comic site doesn't do that?
Well, why don't we do it first?
Because we already know they're gonna make an official site for it, like they do MK.
Well,
it's not a bad idea, to be honest with you.
And like we should get the name and everything, like get the URL. I always wanted to talk to some guys about maybe starting it up, but because I mean I don't want to take it away from MKU or TYM, but I mean let's be serious.
No, but you know what? How would it be if like I said, without stealing identities, for MKU and Test Your Might to coexist through the Injustice site?
Yeah, I mean that would be good, and
yeah,
we should also have a part of it also.
You know, and then this way everybody's, you know, everybody's got their own identity, I mean, this is just, let's be realistic, injustice is a passing to MK10. And then, you know, come MK10, everybody's going to go back their own ways to MKU and to Test Your Might. But at least for injustice, we can actually show that this emo of a community can actually unite for something.
And didn't they also say they're going to make more Injustice games? That they're planning on it? That they want to do like a second one?
If this blows up, I'd assume that's exactly what they're going to do.
So I'm saying when it goes back to MK and people kind of, you know, move away from Injustice, at least when the next one comes out, you know, it'd be going back to it. So I thought maybe, because I thought about a bunch of people to like chip in on the cost of it, because, you know, website does cost money. And, you know, just making another site.
But
I kind of just want to do it on my own.
At the same time, looking at making a separate Injustice site, at the same time, it would be a duplication of effort, because, you know, we're bringing in news to each of our MK sites, and I don't know if that's necessarily the answer. It's you know, it's something to chew on, that's for sure, but I don't know if duplication of effort is necessarily the answer. We've already got way too much duplication as it is between all the...
Well, for me, if I was a part of it, I would just focus on the Injustice side about Injustice news. I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, because who posts the news about Injustice in each site? I know TYM Storms does it. Who does most Injustice news on MKU?
Either myself or Wtih.
I'm saying that if we were all part of a new Injustice site, wouldn't you rather just post it there? And keep Mortal Kombat United and TYM about Mortal Kombat?
Hello.
Well, again, we're talking about our individuality, but at the same time, then
people are lazy. They're not going to.
But you got to remember, this is the first time NLS is branching out of Mortal Kombat. So
and people from Capcom are not going to want to come to TYM or MKU, especially from what happened in St. Martin, because now they're really shitting on our game. Because you heard Combo Fiend and all of them when they came on afterwards.
Hold on, I gotta address this Justin May, who says that myself and Wtih just read TYM and put the same thing up. Actually, it's called Google News, brother, and you don't have to look at anything. It just comes to your inbox and tells you what's going on. That was a pretty ignorant statement, so I just had to.
I don't know.
That.
I don't know if you're used to him, but he says all different kinds of shit to get people. He's one of those. Don't take it personal.
What happened? What happened at San Martin?
I didn't realize he was an idiot.
Wait, what happened at San Martin?
Come again?
About the whole. Basically, what happened there was how it made our game look bad. From what like Triforce blowing up about it, you know, about this whole player one advantage thing.
Oh.
I think people are putting too much credibility in the Triforce. I think that PL was getting blown up for something he really didn't say. Triforce got out. I'm not even sure what purpose Triforce serves. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't. I've heard him come on the show and kind of state what he does, but I still don't understand what he does. You know, if they're not sponsoring, but yet they're developing, I don't understand the distinction. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, they didn't help us develop at all. I can tell you that. They set us back. But I mean, if you think about it, for now, all the Capcom guys thinking bad about our game, they're not going to want to come to a Mortal Kombat site for Injustice. So they're going to want to go somewhere else.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of ifs going on with this. I mean,
I'm just saying, if this is going to happen, it needs to happen. I mean, because as I said, whoever puts the first jump on it, I mean, is going to get it, and it could really blow up for whoever does it first.
That could very well be the case, and we could all, we can all fall asleep on this here.
And I think we should all work together. People from TYM, MKU, On Blast Show, Wtih Show, maybe Down Forecast. I don't know if they're even into it, but you should all definitely try to do something.
What would you name it?
And if it doesn't work out, it's like $10 a year for that URL. You know.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal.
Guys, I don't want to cut you off in this conversation we're having, but we have K7 on, and he is the main event for tonight, and he's got a lot of things he wants to dress out and say to everybody, so we need to give him the floor right now, let him speak his mind.
Yes, sir. Sorry about that, K7. Room's running a little rampant.
I haven't heard K7 speak yet.
Wait, K7, we can't hear you? What's going on here? Get your mic in?
K7.
Well,
I'm putting K7 on blast for never coming on the Wtih show.
Oh, man.
I'm going to mute out here. I'm going to mute
All right,
out.
he's going to try a different mic real quick. While he's trying a different mic, let me see if I got a question over here for someone here. Quick question. This is coming from Ironic Mac. Oh no, Iron Ermac. Sorry. Speaking on the two MKs, speaking on the two MK sites unifying. What about unifying the fighting game scene, getting support from all games?
It would be nice to have everybody unify. I'm also realistic, and it's on both parts. MK has been shit on for quite some time. The Capcom community is not too eager to open their arms and welcome us. With that division, I don't think it'll ever be truly unified. I mean, you got people like, you know, Long Island Joe, Justin Wong, Flo that have crossed back and forth. But I don't see, honestly, I just don't see it ever truly unifying. Especially with the separation of Capcom from MLG.
All right, how about now?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Yeah, we hear you now.
All right. What's up, guys?
All right, guys. I got K7 here. Had to adjust his microphone. And then he just looks like there it is. Okay. I will give you the floor, Mr. K7.
All right, right on. Thanks for having me on.
No.
I'm kind of drunk right now, so.
Makes it even better.
Putting people on blast drunk is great.
Hey, I just want to shout out to K7, man. I loved your podcast when you guys had it out. Good shit.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I know you put it on MKU a couple of times.
We're all here because of you, man.
Wow, that makes me feel tingly.
Right,
That's the vodka, brother. That's the vodka.
All right. No, it's just beer tonight. All right, check it out. So I haven't done any shows since the last podcast, right? And, you know, I just wanted to come on the show. I still get messages almost every day. You know, I got one the other day on Xbox Live, whether it's Test Your Might, the chat rooms, and they're like, do more podcasts, do more KTP. So I wanted to let everybody know that I tried to put together an Evo special for you guys. So, I mean...
What happened?
And what happened?
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Check it out. I messaged 16-bit and Slips. No response from 16-bit at first. And then, you know, Slips was like, I might be down for that. We'll see. Then 16-bit was pretty much like, no, I don't want to do it. So, you know, I had to try and... I don't know.
Dude, he gets on these shows every fucking week. Why can't he do those? He gets on a Wtih show.
Maybe maybe your show is a little too intimate, and now that he's working with NetherRealm, he's got to be real careful about what kind of image he projects.
You never talked one-on-one with 16-bit about it? Like really talk to him about why?
Kind of. I think he's just tired of it, you know. People don't realize we put a lot of fucking time into that podcast. And,
I mean, he wasn't even going to come on our last show. It's just that we were having his teammates on.
No, and I mean, it's fine. I just want to say, you know, that I tried to put something together. You know, I didn't want to, like, abandon you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it ended abruptly, and a lot of people were like, what the fuck?
Nobody, I'll tell you this. I don't think anybody out there looks at it in a negative light. I mean, would it have been cool to replace 16-bit with a bigger, badder 16-bit, a 32-bit? But, you know, I mean, me personally, and to be honest, I've listened to shows, but your show, I will say, every week I caught it. You know, it didn't matter who you had on. What I liked about your show, which is kind of like one of the things I try to do, is not talk. I don't want to sit and listen 10 hours about frame data.
Yeah.
You know, I want to know, you know, one of the guys out there, Take Two Chance, Canadian player, was doing Life on Boone Street, which I thought was really cool because it was almost like in the actor's studio, where you got to actually know who the player was. And, you know, I guess, I don't know if he ran out of time or whatnot. What I liked about your show was whether you talked about God, Mortal Kombat, getting drunk, yellow fever, whatever the hell it was, you know, there was always something, you know, whether it was you know, and your show ran like mine. You know, I always say I'm only going to do it. I keep telling Natus, and Natus argues with me. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do a 2-3 hour show. It always winds up 6 hours, 6-7 hours.
Yeah.
And that
Just
was what was
accept it.
cool. You know,
Trust me.
and it was definitely, you know, it definitely was the most entertaining out of the shows that I've dealt with. So I mean, I wouldn't, you know, I understand he got the job with NRS, but like you said, I mean, it's like I can kind of feel you putting him on blast a little bit.
A little bit. I mean, he explained his position, and I was cool with that. I just don't like being blown off. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody does. You know, I mean, if I was you, honestly, I would replace him, and I would continue the show again, because you know what? There's other people out there. I think Pig the Hut might want to join you.
That's kind of why I wanted to do this show.
I'll do it.
I wanted to kind of judge and see if people would be interested in a new version of KTP.
I know I definitely would.
As long
Yeah, I
as,
sure
as
would.
long as Slips is at least in it, I'm down.
I'm in there.
Slips is funny as hell.
Slips is always welcome.
Oh,
16-bit's always welcome.
You know, I mean, look, I mean, 16-bit moved on. It's kind of like, you know, I guess it's like the Three Stooges, and, you know, all of a sudden they got to bring in Shep, you know. You know, I mean, you need to replace Grizzly Adams with somebody else. I mean, we got a full arsenal of people that I've come across throughout all these tournaments that, you know, whether they're comedic or serious or whatever it is, they would definitely be an asset. I mean, would it be a different flavor to a degree? Yeah, but you know what? 2 out of the 3 are still there. You know, we didn't all come to watch 16-bit. We came to watch yous interact with other players. So, I mean, I would definitely, if I was you, I would definitely bring it back. I would put out something. I would put something out there and say you're casting for the 3rd member.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Some kind of audition.
The show needs to go back on, man. You got to bring a season 2 for it.
You know, you can bring Maxter. What are you doing at nights? Actually,
He's playing Mortal Kombat, dude.
Crazy Dominican. Crazy Dominican.
We all play Mortal Kombat.
You get Crazy Dominican to be on your show. That way you actually have the top fucking katana.
Yeah, man. We'd like to get that.
Unfortunately, Crazy Dominican doesn't say more than 3 words when he's got the mic.
and shout out to K7 for playing MK at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I play at weird times.
Yeah, I decided to play at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I get K7. I was like, what?
You caught him in rank mode?
Yeah.
All the time, dude.
Man.
I was just like, really? I was like, I'm too tired to play for real right now. I want to play noobs.
There's so many rage quitters on rank, man. Like, as soon as I catch somebody in the net, they quit. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
I mean, I would quit. I don't want to waste my time.
Let me answer this question from Lovings. Let me answer this question from Lovings. You know what? I thought about this World MK9 tournament. I'm pushing for it. I can't personally do it because you know what? I don't have, you know, 200K laying around that I can just throw out there. But you know, it's something that I'm pursuing, and I'm trying to push with MLG to actually start getting players from other countries here. I mean, unfortunately, a lot of these countries that guys are coming from, like Trinidad, Dominican, I want to start hitting up a lot of the Eastern European countries. You know, Mezzo down in Greece. I mean, if they can stay afloat and not be bankrupt any quicker, hopefully they can. We can get some of them there. You know, it's a process. Unfortunately, it's it's a race against time. That as much as I would love to see it, unless you know the community can unify in a way and get some sponsorships going that want to get these players there, I don't know if it's really going to happen realistically. But if anything, I'm prepping it for MK10.
I got a question about Injustice. When is the scheduled release date? Like around what period?
November of 2013.
Okay, so Evo is next year, so Injustice won't be ready by Evo. So will MK9 be there? Because Injustice can't be at next Evo since it won't be ready. So
MK9 is up in the air.
I doubt it.
Aren't there a lot of new games coming out that could replace it? DOA 5, Tekken Tag 2.
DOA 5 is ass.
I think MK9 will be there if the community continues to support it.
You know, if the same support where everybody said MK9 ain't going to be at this Evo is there again, it'll be there.
All right, guys, back on track over here. Okay, K7, continue what you're saying.
Let's see here.
I know you got a lot more to say, bro, because you told me everything.
Oh, yeah, I do want to put some people on blast here.
That's what I want to hear. Go ahead.
Alright, we got this motherfucker in rank.
Damn.
I'm sure you all heard of him. Serrato 1988.
Oh my god.
This fucking guy wastes so much of my time. Just fucking... Okay, he glitches out of every fucking match. He won't even
Do you know how he
play
does that?
No, I thought he
You know,
just like...
I think I've seen
I
that.
talked about this before.
Starts, it gets all fucking weird, and it just kicks you right back into the rank match mode.
Yeah, but you get a loss, dude.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck?
Wait, he glitches?
You know he has a mic, right?
He doesn't.
Because he kept doing it and he kept glitching the game because he'll play me as Kung Lao because that's who he plays. But then if I go hidden cursor and he doesn't know who I'm picking, he glitches every time. So I think the third time he did it to me, I got my mic and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing? What are you fucking scared?" Da da da. And then he actually got on the mic and started talking shit to me.
Wow.
And I don't even remember what he said because I was so surprised that he actually got he had his
won't
mic
even
was hooked
play
up.
people.
He pulls the cord just to get wins.
Yeah, and right now he's like the #1 ranked guy. So
What a joke.
fuck him. I'm calling him out.
He's got 2 accounts, I think, because I seen another account that's right next, like number 2 or 3, and it's got like almost the same amount of wins and losses, doing the same exact glitch.
Yeah, he changed his name.
It's probably it's
man.
probably Paulo. It's probably Paulo trolling everybody.
Or Ed Boon.
Go ahead, K7, continue.
All right, who else can I put on blast? How about Frannikin7? You guys know him?
Oh man.
Oh, he actually plays.
He plays, but he's fucking laggy. And
Yeah, that's true also.
And his
quit.
Xbox Live on blast.
Yeah, man, I'm an online player. What are you
Oh, we putting online players on blast? Oh, okay. We got
putting online players on blast?
I'm putting K7 on blast because I think we played in a King of the Hill, and when I beat him, he went straight to Cabal. He needs it.
That's what I do.
Man, it's a lot of online players that need to be on blast.
Who else?
I don't like Tickle Bandit, whoever that is.
The Sector player?
I don't
No,
remember. I
he's
just don't like.
He's alright.
Wow.
But like,
Black Dragon. What's his name? Black Dragon 2003.
Damn, I ain't never heard of any of these motherfuckers. I ain't heard of none of these guys. I go into my own little practice mode. I play my little Baraka, and nobody bothers me, man.
Yeah, I tend to play people on my friends list, and that's about it, really.
Hey, ranked could be fun.
I mean, I'll play ranked, but it's one and done, so it don't matter. You know, I mean, I've gotten hate mail once or twice. You know, guys telling me I'm cheap or I spam, but I'm like, yo, I'm fucking using Baraka. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
K7, have you ever played a Pixel Mongoloid?
I think so, yeah.
You don't know who that is, right?
It sounds familiar.
You didn't hear me talk about him, the guy who claimed to be Rio's brother?
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I just wonder if...
I doubt he's Rio's brother.
I know. I was just wondering if maybe you would know, because you play a lot more online.
Dude, I hate those online players that win one match and they think they're good and just quit. It gets me so mad. I swear to God, I hate that.
Or do they teabag you right at the end?
No, they just win and like do a fatality. And they like barely win off some fluky shit. And
I hate the ones that time it. Like they know when the fatality is about to be over and they wait till the last second.
Dude, they just quit after one round. I get so mad. I'm like, oh my God. And then you try to challenge them again, they keep declining. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
What do you guys think? Do you think like online is total trash, or can you get some good out of it?
You can get some good out of that.
You get a lot of good out of it, actually.
Yeah.
You play with the right people.
I mean, I learned a lot about the Freddy matchup from playing NATAS online. Because offline, it did me pretty well.
Put like this: it's better than MK versus DC and Deceptions online.
I have no local scene, man. That's all I've got. It sucks.
Make one.
Hey, 7. Did you want to throw out some challenges to some people?
Oh yeah, money matches. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna be at
Let's go. PayPal.
let's see.
Dallas.
Well, I'm gonna be at UCC. That's gonna be in Fort Worth, August 31st, and I'm gonna be at MLG Dallas. So at either of these, I'm offering these money matches. So the first one is for I like this guy, so I'm not gonna put him on blast too bad, but Mr. Molina. I'm gonna challenge him to a $10 money match.
$10.
$10. The fuck, man? That shit up to 50, hey, bro.
Dude.
$10. I'll play you 2 cigarettes.
That's 2 packs.
Not everybody has money like that, guys.
Look, you gotta be confident. Say $50. You know you're gonna beat him, right? That's it. Say 50. No. You be good.
No. Fuck no.
All right, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
$10. So either of those tournaments, I wanna. Because I've never played him, and I think he thinks that I'm free, and I want to prove him wrong. And the second money match challenge, this guy is a long ways from me, so I don't know when this could happen. But Shady 9XD, you guys know him?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we do.
Of course.
Okay. Revolver says he'll train me. But Shady always talks shit about my Cabal. So I'm gonna up it for $20 for Shady. Anytime, anywhere, money match.
It's not online. It's gotta be offline.
Yeah, it gotta be offline. Fuck online.
Have you ever played Boot Knocker online?
Yeah, Boot Knocker's really good, man.
Dude, that's the best.
Cybot.
Yo, who's Booty Slayer? I don't like that guy's name.
He's a Scorpion player.
I just played Boot Knocker last week for the first time. That dude was pretty good, man.
Dude, yeah, I know, right? He's like the best. Dude, he's living in Chicago. I'm like, dude. Go to Gallimore Goes. He's like, where is that? I'm like, oh my god, dude. I had to send him the directions and everything.
Yeah, he was good. No bullshit, no teabagging. Just get in, get out. You know, play the game, that kind of thing. Just kind of got like playing. We probably played for about 2 hours straight.
Yeah, he'll play for some hours, man. He's good. Best noob online, probably. I haven't played a noob like that ever.
Actually, it wasn't his noob. That was crazy for me. It was his Kenshi. His Kenshi was wicked.
You play Kenshi now?
Oh yeah, he played Kenshi. Plays him very well too.
Damn, gotta check that out.
Damn. K7, anybody else?
Shadow beats on okay.
All right, guys, I'm gonna claim the floor right now. I want K7 to talk in silencio. I know he's got people he wants to fucking call out. I know he's got people that he wants to put on blast. And I hear too many people talking on top of each other right now. So let him have the floor, and then we'll roll back in a second.
All right, I'm going to call out Guamo Kun. Or Kun. However the fuck you said it. Cyber Sub-Zero player.
Does anybody... People still play Cyber Sub-Zero?
I think he's the last one, dude. I'm gonna call out Revolver too. I want him to come to MLG Dallas.
I think he is going. Oh no, it's Raleigh.
I want to finally beat him offline.
One of them.
Who else can I call? I'll call out Claude Von Stroke. Because on the first Wtih show, popped off on me. So I ain't forget that shit, motherfucker.
You know, I gotta say, I gotta wait.
Wait. Spoke. And you guys were cool. You're telling me that didn't happen?
We're cool. Damn. We're cool, but it did happen. So
I got to admit, Pig the Hut surprised the shit out of me when he got 3rd place at MLG. Actually, when he got into top 8, and he jumped up and he got in my face, and he said to me, "You said on the KTP show I wouldn't even make top 32." And I said, I did the KTP show like 12 months ago. And the fucking guy had it burnt into his head. So I got to give props for him basically making me eat crow and have a fucking idiot savant memory that he actually came up. I mean, the guy was like, yeah, like, you know, and I think we did like a 6.5-hour show, and he's like, yeah, at like 3 hours and 22 minutes, you said this. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
He wrote it down.
He wrote it down. He had that shit noted. So the minute he made it, the first thing he did is he jumped in my face and said, yeah, I'm not going to make top 32, huh? So I got to give props to Pig, man.
Eat those words,
man. Pig's awesome, dude. Shout outs to Pig. That's really all I got. I mean, you got any questions or anything?
You want to give us more backstory about the KTP ending? Like, what was your thoughts when the guys told you that they're leaving and the show was ending? Like, what was going through your head about that?
All right. Well, we knew the possibility of, you know, him getting the job and that we might have to end it. And I was cool with that. We were cool with that. But, yeah, I basically got a text that they wanted to end it. I was like, you know, that's fine. Talked to 16-Bit the following Monday. It was right after UFGT. And, you know, we agreed to end it, do one more show. And basically that was it. Until I recently tried to do the Evo special.
And that failed right there.
It was denied.
That really sucks. I know a lot of people would have loved to hear that.
Well, the only reason I wanted to do it is because I got a shitload of messages from a lot of people, you know. So I tried.
Well, like I said, a lot of people did enjoy the show, and they tuned into it all the damn time every week. And you know, maybe it's time to bring back the show. You know, have a new cast of guys and bring back the show again.
Yeah, put these other shows to shame.
Well, it's a possibility. I do like all the new shows. I like the Relay show. I like this show, Down Forecast. I like them all, but I don't think they quite fill the gap that we leave. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what's also really good about KTP is that if you wanted to listen to it, usually you had to download it. I mean, you could watch it on YouTube, but having to download it, having it on my phone to listen to it anytime, 20 minutes here and there, really helps. It's like a part of my day, my whole day.
There you go.
That's the difference. When you listen to these shows, I mean, you're usually just sitting here in front of a computer.
Room, live aspect, which is cool.
But it's nice to get rid of that live aspect.
Yeah, I mean, if there's an interest for it, you know, you'll probably
I'll audition.
Sing some shows from it. You know.
We should start the show. We should all start a show. The Wtih guys, the Blast guys, and K7. And slips
a special with all of us.
We should do just a smorgasbord of shit just thrown into the pot.
That'd be cool.
Start a fighting game community show about all fighting games. We should do it.
I'd do it.
Now we would have to get more people though from other communities. Never mind. It's a big project.
Do we got questions or do we didn't get no questions?
Yeah, hold on, let's get through these questions right now. First question is for K7. This is coming from Claude Von Stroke. He asks, who will win in the fight, Neo or Superman?
I gotta say Superman, dude.
Wait, is Superman just a virus in the Matrix?
No, Superman.
No, this is out of the Matrix.
But you're talking about Neo, so wouldn't technically he be in the Matrix?
But it's still Superman, and what the fuck? If Neo got
because if he's not in the Matrix, he doesn't have that like.
They both have their powers. It's on a neutral ground.
All right. Let's get to the next question then. From MK Salavel. For K7. Salival. All right, there you go. All right, for K7.
Salival. I didn't know that.
Who does he believe to be the top 5 most fierce online players? And if you can comment on the PSN, include them as well.
Well, I only play on Xbox, but number 1, oh shit, probably Forever King. Number 2, Kerbalicious. Number 3, Pig the Hut. Number 4, Kevo Demand. He's really good.
I think he stopped playing.
No, he's still. I played him like about a week ago.
I think he stopped and came back or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're saying no Foxy Grandpa definitely on there. So those 5, the order changes daily.
Okay.
They all beat my ass. So.
All right. Next question. This is from Duke Bug for Mace Wind. Mace Wind, why is the Duke's Kano like 10 times better than yours?
Wow.
I'm not even going to respond to that. I'm not going to give that. I'm not going to give that credibility.
All right. Next question. Maxter, you still there?
Maxter.
Maxter.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, you go. Maxter. A second? Oh, man. What the fuck you doing? You playing in the middle, Max? You getting your ass kicked?
No, I have something playing here. I don't know what it is. Hold on.
He has something playing.
That sounds like some porno video, man. What's going on?
All right, what's up?
All right, you got a question for you. This is coming from Ashenar. Question for Maxter. Why no hugs for Hector Poppy?
I know what?
Why no hugs for Hector Poppy?
No hope?
No hugs for Hector Poppy.
I can't hear you at all. No hugs for Hector.
Let me type this question to you, man, so you can read this shit. Fucking Ashenar. Why is Ashenar gotta ask retarded ass question? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna send you the question right now.
There's static here. I can't hear you. No hugs?
Read the chat. I just sent it to you.
And not a kiss, a hug.
I'm gonna ask you another question to you. Why don't you just text me and ask me yourself?
I did. I just texted you it.
Oh. I'm having an echo here. Hold on.
Yeah, turn your volume off.
No, if somebody has.
Yeah, turn your volume off.
Oh, okay. I know what it is. Sorry, my bad. That's why. Yeah, I had the show volume up. Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, look at the Skype chat. I'm taking the question.
So why no hugs for Hector Papi?
That's coming from Ashenar.
He knows already. Come on.
Do you have to tweet my question?
Yes, you have to tweet your question. No.
Yeah.
Ask your question.
Maxter.
Yeah.
Still there? What games are you currently playing on the PC?
Nothing really. I'm just playing a game online called Shadowland. It's an online game, you know.
Alright, I'm checking it out. I know you have good taste. Oh, and what are you? Do you plan on playing anything in the future for PC, online wise?
Yeah, I'm planning to play Battlefield 3 when I get my new PC. Also Diablo.
Alright, cool.
Maybe Counter-Strike or Global Assault.
I have a question for Maxter. Have you ever walked into the room and unexpectedly caught CD Jr. roping one out?
Wow.
I think he's watching the stream. You can ask him.
And if he was roping one out, was he roping it out to KO police?
Oh God.
It might be, you know.
Or Carl.
Like that girl out.
All right, what other questions you got, Natus?
All right, for K7 from Claude Von Stroke. Have you ever had or will want a Blumpkin?
Yes.
Yes.
Next question. Next question.
All right, next question is for me. This is coming from HGTV Aquarium. For DarKNaTaS, what's a footsie? A footsie is my foot up your fucking ass. That's what a fucking footsie is.
What if he's serious?
I don't care if he was serious or not. A footsie my foot up his ass. That's what the fuck it is.
Wow.
Wow, footsie's on blast.
There you go. I ain't got no more questions right now. Guys, send some more questions, God damn it. Where's Sonic Fox? All of his questions. He's probably sleeping.
Yeah, it's his bedtime. Sonic Fox got to get sleep. He got school in the morning or something.
Summer school on blast. Dang.
Summer school on blast.
I have a question for K7.
Yes.
Do you plan on playing Injustice?
I'll play it, but I'm not very hyped for it.
Any idea who you want to play so far?
So far, the coolest looking guy is the Flash, obviously.
Which sucks.
So cliche.
Damn, obviously. I'm meaning Aquaman.
Dude, that's
First.
I don't think he'll be in it. Aquaman won't be in it.
What?
He's not in
He could.
it. Is he confirmed?
He could. No, but it's possible. There's concept, quote unquote, concept art. So
That's fake, dude.
that's enough for me.
He won't be in it.
I got a question from CD Jr. for VSM Pherleece.
What?
Do you like fish sticks?
No. Actually, I hate all fish. I hate sushi. I hate all that crap.
All right, I gotta just back check here. Do I still have my Trinidadian buddy on the phone here in the call? I see him here.
I believe so.
I don't know if he stepped away. I don't know. I mean, I know we said goodbyes, but I don't know if he dropped off.
Maybe he thinks he shut it down, but it's not. It's just minimized.
Oh,
I want to put somebody on blast.
Oh, go ahead.
Put him on blast.
Shadow Beats. Fuck out of here, man.
Wow, Shadow Beats.
Cyrax. You weak as hell. I'm putting you on blast. Because I remember when I first played, you was like, oh, you're not that good. He was just trolling the party. And then he was like, I was whooping his ass. And then he rage quit and put in the damn chat box, I don't fight cookie cutter Cyrax. He said, I don't fight cookie cutter Cyraxes. I was like, wow, okay. So I had to put him on blast. I caught him in one net, and then he just quit. I'm like, yeah, get out of here, get bodied. Cyrax mirror.
All right, I got a couple more questions that's coming in now. People are starting to throw questions out. From Paruk. He asked, to anybody, what character is the best to learn when just starting to get into MK?
Sub-Zero.
Liu Kang.
Or Liu Kang. Sub-Zero or Liu
pretty
Kang,
easy.
I would say. They're pretty simple characters.
I'd go with Cage or Kenshi.
Shit, I missed the question.
Cage or Kenshi?
Cage or Kenshi.
You think they're easier to learn than Liu Kang and Sub?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Okay.
Johnny Cage, just 4-3 out there.
That could work.
I mean, you've got one of the best zoners and one of the best rush down. Pick your style and run with it.
Actually, I picked up 2 brand new characters. And it happens to be Kenshi and Cage, and Kenshi seems to be a lot easier to learn.
You don't even have to know how to fight with Kenshi. You just knew the special moves. You know how to fight with Kenshi.
Kenshi's ass.
I don't like Kenshi's zoning. I since I'm a Freddy player, Freddy's zoning so much faster than I feel than Kenshi's. But Kenshi's zoning, I don't know. It feels too damn slow for me.
Yeah, it's all right.
If you get around getting crossed up with Kenshi, you're gold.
Yeah.
The thing about Kenshi, you got to time his zoning perfectly. If you mistime one move, it's over. You get blown up.
Yeah, true.
It's not like you spam it like other characters. You really have to know what they're gonna do and when to do it.
All right, guys. I also, while I got a quick couple of seconds here, if you noticed on the side of the site, Gamer's Edge, which is where VSM is hosted. I want people, if you got shit you need repaired, if you get the yellow light of death or the red light of death or whatever fucking death you get on your system, these guys are the best guys out there to fix your systems. Obviously, they sponsor VSM. If you mention the On Blast, you'll get a discount. Also on the left side there, you see Trip Sessions. These guys are a promotion company. They just did a concert this weekend down in Brazil that had 30,000 people show up.
You want to throw the video there?
I'm gonna actually throw that video up right now. And basically you can get a gist of what they're about. And on top of that, you know, you got MKU. I don't even know, to be honest with you, I hate to say this, I don't even know what the little dude behind me playing Karate Champs do, Karateka's doing. But who is that? for DarKNaTaS, the guy in the bottom here.
Huh? Who? Where?
The little freaking karate champ fucking icon.
Oh,
you asked me to throw up
I'll
because you said
that
it's
one.
cool.
That's a friend of mine's. He does reviews for games and websites and stuff like that and blogs. It's called AwesomeSmack.com. Whenever you guys have a chance, check it out. And you know, just show him some support. You know, he's been doing this for a while and takes his free time to write all these reviews about everything. He writes reviews about our shows and other shows, and you know, just basically all FGC related stuff. He writes about Capcom, MK, Namco, all that kind of stuff out there.
Well, guys, definitely show, you know, all four of these guys some love, whether it be MKU, them, Trip Sessions. Go to, I'll even throw it up now. It's Trip Sessions Media Group. Go to their site. You know, here's their site here, Trip Sessions Media Group. Go there, like them. Show them that this community supports the people that support us, and hopefully it'll generate more stuff that's going on in the scene. Also, I'm gonna run this quick commercial, and I gotta take a piss break. I'm actually,
you run commercials?
I run little promo ones.
That's a promo video. Please be quiet.
So shut your mouth.
Yeah, it's gonna play. You're not gonna hear it. Just be quiet.
All right, guys, I'm back. That was a quick piss. You got more questions or no, DarKNaTaS?
Yeah, I got another question here. I got two more questions right now. Question for myself, from Duke Bug. Can I call you DarKNaTaS from now on? No, you cannot call me DarKNaTaS. Next question, from Nolan Hout. It's a question from Maxter. Maxter, where you at? Man, he never got his goddamn mic on.
He's promoting his friend right now.
Where's Maxter? Max, do I need to type the question to you again?
Maxter, pick up the goddamn mic.
Just text it to him anyway.
I'm gonna text it to him.
Oh, sorry, I had a mute again. Sorry.
Here, Maxter, I'm gonna read the question, and I'm gonna send you the question so everybody knows what the question is.
Okay.
Now, the question to Maxter is CD Jr. a closet homosexual?
What?
He's a little queer, but he's not an homosexual.
They ask. Listen. When people ask the tough questions, I gotta bring it to light, bro. I have to.
He's bisexual. He's not homosexual.
Yeah, you know, everybody's asking about the fish stick situation with CD Jr.
He's like curious or something, but not homosexual.
He's actually tri-curious, because if he wants to have sex with a a chick that used to be a dude that kind of.
Okay, we got another question. It's from Claude Von Stroke. James, you're gonna be able to answer this question here.
Oh, you heard him.
What did he say?
Any man that look like that deserve to be fucked.
Fuck.
All right, this is a question. James, you're gonna answer this one here. From Claude. Can someone explain exactly what the fuck Trip Session is? I don't get it from the ad.
It's a promotion group. Basically, it's looking to pick up players. It's going to be promoting. It's going to be down the road looking to do tournaments. Basically, it's a marketing group that helps get the names out there. It's been getting the name out there for this show.
And they help develop communities.
And they basically develop communities. So now, if Mr. Pherleece knew this, how did Mr. Von Stroke not know this? It also does music.
I mean, it's basically what Triforce does, but they do it a lot better because they're.
I mean,
you know,
one of the things is
really
one of the things is a lot of the players out there are going to be like Detroit Ballin. I've been speaking to Rio, CD Jr. The music that's at the beginning of our show is all done by Trip Sessions. So they also deal with musical talent as well. They just did a concert that fucking beating on the fucking bongo thing. I mean, I'm sorry if they don't like it, but it just doesn't turn me on. But hey, 30,000 people showed up to their tournament in Brazil. I mean, to their concert in Brazil, and basically they promote it. They get the names out there, and they try to bring people into the seats. Hope that answers the question. What else?
Hey James.
Yes, sir.
How much is a pack of cigarettes over there?
$12.
Yeah, but $9.
Damn.
$9? Oh, well, it's 12 in the city, and I guess Long Island's like $9.
Long Island is $9.
Yeah, I know, because I don't even smoke, but my mom smokes and some of my friends smoke, and you know they just went up again in Chicago. It's like downtown Chicago, it's like $11.50, some shit like that.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
in the suburbs, it's like $9-10. I'm like, y'all pay this much for a damn pack of cigarettes every day, dude. I can't do it, man. That's
shit. I don't. I go to Chinatown. I get that shit for fucking $60 a fucking carton. So $6 a pack for me.
Yeah, it's $5.70 here.
what? That's boy, you come up.
James, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, can you copy this link and put it on Twitter so my friend gets more votes so she can enter that belly dancing contest?
What do I get?
Did you tweet it out?
Well, put it out there and I'll retweet it.
Yeah, put it out there. We'll retweet it.
Yeah, that's the link. Please retweet that.
Let me see.
To get a couple of thousand of votes, really.
Where is it at?
She's pretty good at belly dancing. I know if she entered that contest, she might win.
I'm pretty good at belly dancing too, though.
Yeah.
All right, I got another question here. This is from Ashenar. Question is for the entire group at MLG Raleigh. What characters are you all going to be using and why? I guess we'll go down the line. Who's actually going to Raleigh first?
I'm not going with Baraka. I'm going with Cage and Kenshi.
All right, DQ, are you going to Raleigh?
No.
K7, are you going to Raleigh?
No.
No. Maxter, I know you're going to Raleigh. So what is your answer?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. What was the question? Wasn't paying attention.
At MLG Raleigh, what characters are you going to use and why?
That's classified information, really. I'm going with a new character, but I'm using Cyrex the most, also.
Right on.
All right. Mace win next.
No, I'm trying to go to Dallas myself, but when I do go, I'm probably going to go to Cage Kenshi myself.
Okay. Pherleece.
What, Raleigh?
Yeah, Raleigh. How are you going?
I think I'm going to Summer Jam, but if I were to go to Raleigh, I would just use Sindel because I would probably lose anyway, so I'll just stick with what I'm comfortable with.
Speaking of that, man, that's just kind of annoying that Summer Jam changed their fucking date after MOG announced their date and changed their date and put it on the same weekend as MOG.
Did you ask Big E why that happened?
I heard something about the hotel room, but MOG still put their date out first.
Yeah, they did, and then they told Big E that they had to move his date. and it happened to be the day of MLG, so can't really blame him.
Yeah, but that really sucks, dude. Come on, I
mean, it does suck.
MLG's trying to work with the community, and they get fucked over now.
I'm pretty sure he's in a situation like it's either that weekend or no Summer Jam, and that's not gonna happen.
That really did suck, man. It's unfortunate. I think Big E's cool, man, but that really sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, this is one of the issues that, you know, with the tournament organizers, they still, you know, at the end of the day, they still shit on each other.
Yeah.
And who suffers? We do. You know, we're the ones that suffer. I mean, I remember when, you know, and everybody thinks I'm Mr. Anti-MLG. I'm not. You know, and here I bitch about MLG putting their days crossing over with you know, other majors or other tournaments like NorCal. What was the one that just did ECT? You know, what was Columbus was NorCal? You know, and you know, it happens again. They have their date, and you know, I feel for Big E, but you know, guys, you know, these guys got to communicate with each other a lot
what is
better.
he supposed to do? He has no choice.
You know, I know he's got, you know, and
I mean, I think it hurts them more because can you imagine if Summer Jam had all the top players, not, you know, who are going to Raleigh? If they were at Summer Jam, it'd be a lot bigger. He'd make a lot more money.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, I don't even know. I might not go to MLG now. I might go to Big E's, because you know what? Big E supported this scene from day one.
All right, I'm going to Summer Jam. I gotta be real. I'm not going to Raleigh.
Yeah.
I don't feel like driving 9 hours.
So you get that free tournament win. I should go to be the first Cyrex major win. Oh.
Everybody go to Summer Jam. Summer Jam is where it's at.
Anybody going to see Caesar's meetings in Cleveland now?
I already said I would never do that drive again, and I did it twice now.
Well, it's in Cleveland, so it's about an hour and a half shorter.
Okay, so we go from a 7-hour drive to a 6-hour drive. I don't know. I got to figure out if I'm going to do that.
It's only 6 hours away.
Dude, what are you talking, man? I took the bus. Like when I moved back from Atlanta to Chicago, literally the next 2 days I had to go back to Atlanta for a final round on a bus, and that was a 24-hour ride.
And that sucks ass. I did that to the World Cup in Chicago from New York, and it was a 16-hour drive. You know, and I gotta say, you know, buses suck ass. So buses on blast.
It was a mega bus.
Buses do suck.
Yeah, and those mega buses are worse because you got fucking 150 fucking Asians on top of you, thinking they're going to some other fucking casino, and then they get to
6
Chicago.
hours.
I got a question for everybody. What are you guys
I'm
playing?
flying after that.
What are you guys playing besides MK right now?
Nothing.
KOF.
Battlefield 3, Diablo 3.
I'm playing Soul Calibur every now and then. That's about it. I'm waiting for Resident Evil to come out.
I've been playing KOF. I've been playing Street Fighter 4 and some Soul Calibur.
Yo, you're buying Resident Evil first day.
Oh, yeah. I got to pre-order that shit soon. I'm waiting for the package.
Yo, there's a chance it could be ass. I don't know.
You know what? To be honest, I don't even care if it is, because I just love the fucking series.
I love it too, but I can't waste.
I hated the fucking Recon one, so I sold it back after I beat it. But Resident Evil 6 is being made by Capcom, so it's got to be good. I mean, I just love the story of the game. You know, what was the story? What was the last
Operation Raccoon City?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, Operation Raccoon
That
City.
multiplayer was pretty tight.
No, I hated the multiplayer. I thought that shit was garbage.
I play that once in a while still. I played it on the Wtih show.
Yeah. Y'all need to go play that Max Payne 3. That shit is tight.
You know, I haven't touched that fucking game yet, and I keep saying I'm gonna.
Dude, I think you would like that. I think that'd be your type of game.
Well, I love going around fucking dusting people.
I haven't played Max Payne since the first one came out on PC.
Dude, Max Payne 3 is... Whoever wrote the story, dude, whoever wrote that is genius. Shit is so
See, I'm like Mace. I played Max Payne 1, and I got a little frustrated when you're fucking all jonesed out on heroin, and you're walking around in that black shit, trying to figure out how to get out, all dusted out.
Yeah, that sucked.
I was like, yo, this is ass. What moron came up with this concept?
Which game?
Max Payne, the first one.
Oh yeah, I played on PC.
The third one is like...
James, you have the third one?
Crazy.
No, I don't. I'm gonna probably pick it up. I keep saying I'm gonna. I just run out of time. But, you know, I didn't... The second one, I have no idea. But
I'll buy it when it's $40.
The first one, I mean, I spent... I don't even remember the countless hours trying to walk through that shit where you couldn't even see the floor. You know, it was one of those games where you actually felt relieved when you got through the fucking part. And then the rest of the game was cake the rest of the way.
Yeah, it was it's a little trick you do to beat that mission. It's like you gotta walk side to side, and you can kind of tell when you're gonna. It was some method I did to beat it. Like you walk side to side slowly, and you can kind of see when you're gonna fall off, and then you like position yourself back in the middle. It was weird. I know it took me like a few, like at least 30 minutes to beat that mission. I was pissed.
Yeah, that was.
I figured out the pattern.
That was hella long.
Yeah, I was big on PC games prior to the PS3 coming out. It was just much better experience.
Man, I remember Battlefield 2 on PS2. That used to be like the Call of Duty of shooters back in the day. When PS2 came out, they had the Battlefield Modern Combat. That shit was awesome.
Now, does anybody plan on getting Halo 4?
No, fuck that ass game.
I like Halo, man. Don't be fucking
fuck Halo.
I'm
Piece of shit game.
No, I'm not buying it. I wasted my money on
so I have to get Halo.
I'd rather play with a Rubik's Cube.
That shit is
I mean, there's so many good games coming out. Let's be serious here.
Hitman, Absolution coming out. That's my favorite one.
God of War is coming out.
Yeah.
The new one.
Yeah, the God of War I'm probably down with, definitely.
I mean, there are
Definitely
some Gears
a good
fans,
game.
but the new Gears is coming out.
Oh, yeah, Gears.
Another Gears already.
Do you know I got 3 Gears in a box, never opened up?
Damn.
All 3 of them, I never played them.
There's so many games. Even the new Tomb Raider looks pretty tight.
The game I'm looking forward to is the new Hitman. That's my favorite game, so can't wait.
Hitman. It's a good, great game.
Requires a lot of thinking.
All the Trinidadian brothers are still on here.
They're remaking Doom.
Are
an
they?
HD version.
Really?
Vamped.
You're making
BFG, the BFG edition. It should be on YouTube. Just type in E3 Doom. I think it was at E3. James, you should do it and play it.
How does it look?
I don't know. I think it's just it's like Doom, but you know, just with HD graphics. It's not like a brand new reboot.
No.
It's gonna be like you buy it on the marketplace, an arcade.
Dude, Trey Prime, ain't nobody getting that Medal of Honor shit. That's a fucking Battlefield ripoff again. That shit sucks.
Medal of Honor was good. It just wasn't worth the money.
What, Medal of Honor?
Yeah, the last one they put out.
So, Mr. K7.
Same thing.
K7.
Mr. K7, you still with us?
Yeah.
What are you playing?
Is there any more hate you got in your heart for the community or people in the community?
No, I don't have any more hate, man.
That's it? Man, you got little hate.
That's it.
You got little hate.
I got a little hate, but not a lot.
Yeah, I want you to feel you can express yourself here.
Wait, I got a question for you, James.
Okay.
All right. What do you think the punishment for that dude who shot up that movie theater for Batman should be?
First thing I would do is I would just put him on the back of a car and just drive up the block around the movie theater, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 times, just so he gets that road rash all over his body.
And let people throw rocks at him.
No, that's the easy way out.
Eggs.
Then what I would do, is I would allow every family member that was shot, killed, whatever, to torment him in a way that I think would be pretty sufficient, which was I would encase him in cement and put him in front of that fucking movie theater. And I would force feed him, so eventually there'd be nowhere for him to shit except inside himself. And I would give every person the opportunity to spit, piss, shit.
He would die. You know that, right?
That's the point.
He would.
That's the point. But it's going to be a process.
Just his legs.
No. Everything.
graphic.
Everything. Leave his mouth wide open so it's exposed so he can breathe, all that good shit. But you can actually feed him.
No, but you have to let the shit come out somewhere.
Yo,
No,
that's
you
not
don't.
like a war god. That's not like a war god.
No, I would let him fucking shit where he's encased.
Yo, he would die by shit coming out of his mouth if that happened.
That sounds like a
Shit himself.
I would do some human
That's it.
motherfucking centipede shit.
That's a war god's fatality.
Can you imagine that's the new death penalty? Cement your body in cement so you shit out your mouth.
I would torture him beyond. I would torture him beyond torture. If I could trade places right now, with my man fucking Sherman Helmsley passing away, for this piece of shit gets to live still. You know, Mr. Jefferson was a hero for me growing up as a kid, and this guy passed away at 71 years old, and this little piece of shit is
honky.
They're not. He's gonna put him on the death. They're gonna put him on death row for 30, 40 years. Boy, you call me honky, man.
Wait, he's not gonna get life?
You brought up Mr. Jefferson.
He's gonna get life.
Oh, I was about to say.
Well, no, I heard he might get the death penalty.
Even if he gets the death penalty. Even if he gets the death penalty.
Does that state have it?
Yeah, they do. But
yeah, I heard they did.
They got 3 people that have been on the death row now and one of them for 30 years.
Did you guys see Dateline the day it happened?
Mm.
No, they did interviews with the people who were in the first few rows. It's crazy. Dateline, check it out.
How many people did he kill? Like 20?
It said it's 12, and there's like 58 injured.
Yeah, 58.
Well, that makes sense after you find out exactly what he did. Because at first I was like, how did he injure so many people?
Yeah, like the weapons he had a AR-15, a 12-gauge shotgun, and
2 pistols.
Two 40 caliber Glocks.
What? Who are they blaming on this so far? I mean, so what? We got violent video games. We got the gun control advocates.
He was saying he was reacting like the fucking Joker. He even painted his hair red and shit.
Orange.
They already submitted 3. I mean, look, I understand the whole post-traumatic stress syndrome, but one person already came out today and already put out a lawsuit, and they're suing the movie theater. They're suing the Warner Brothers, and then they're they're suing his doctor.
Oh, his doctor?
Yeah, because whatever medicine the doctors had him on, if they've had him on medicine,
they're suing Warner Brothers.
They're suing Warner Brothers for the movie.
Wow,
that's a
little. There goes MK.
And,
they're not
going to get. All 3 of those cases are going to get thrown out. They're suing the movie theater for not having security. You know, it's not a requirement. I mean, imagine
they would have to post security guards at the exit doors. That's the only way to do it.
But they would. It's not their responsibility. I mean, I don't go to the. I mean, the dry cleaners can get shot up. I'm not going to sue them because they didn't have security at a dry cleaners. You know, and so you can't expect them to have. Now, maybe there's a violation with an alarm on the back door or something, but you can't turn around and have, you know, these lawsuits. And these aren't the people.
No, there is no alarm on the back door.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He entered in an exit, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why was that exit door open?
Oh, he said he propped it.
He said he propped it.
Propped it himself.
Yeah, he put something in the door.
All right.
Oh, he had a vest on too. Bulletproof vest.
So needless to say, I would torture the shit out of him.
He had full tactical. Listen, now the type of line of work I do. When I read all this shit, I was like, yo, he's more equipped than I am for fucking work. He had full tactical gear, from helmet to fucking neck guard to bulletproof boots, shin guards for armor-piercing fucking shin guards, vests, gloves, you name it, he had it. And when I read that, I was talking to my coworker with that. We were like, holy shit! Like, we even know half the shit was even made, like fucking bulletproof boots. And we were like, yo, we gotta get into a pair.
Maybe he planned to kill everybody and just keep killing people, but after he started killing a few people, I don't know.
Well, they said it was worse, but his gun jammed. Now the AR-15 had, it was a 100-round fucking magazine, and it jammed on him. They said he would have done even more damage if it didn't jam on him.
And you know what's going to be fucked up? You know what's this is going to come down to? Some fucking bitch he met on Adult Finder dumped him. And he probably thought she was at the theater and he was acting all fucking emo and decided to turn into a fucking asshole. It's going to be something stupid like that.
I thought Adult Finder was fake.
What's
that?
Yeah,
remember, they're trying to crack down the gun laws now because of this shit even worse. And which, to an extent, I agree. Because some of these other fucking... Wait, hold on. To some of these other fucking states out there, it is way too damn easy to get a fucking gun. In New York... You know how hard it is to get a gun in New York? It took me over a year.
I was upstate. I tried to get a shotgun. It didn't happen.
And in my job, it took me over 1 year to even get a gun in New York. That's how strict the law is in New York. for other states, it's like fucking retarded. Like, you can get your shit in like a few weeks.
I had to go through a background check. So in Ohio, they give you a background check. You can't have any prior felonies, any kind of domestic violence, anything like that. No restraining orders. They have to do a background check before they release the gun to you. Is how it works.
How long does it generally take to get one?
Not long, but
What's not long to you?
I think it's only a couple weeks. And then once you're in the database, you're in the database, and then after that, buying subsequent guns is easier.
Yeah, that's the crazy shit, dude. Like I said, in New York, that don't happen, man. New York is like a year wait just to try to even get a premises license.
Let me ask you guys this. Obviously, from Mace Wind and DarKNaTaS, has everybody here shot a gun?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Pherleece?
Many times.
Yeah, I have.
Maxter's
So,
in La La
pistol.
Land, I'm sure.
I didn't get to shoot a machine gun though. Just a
I've
pistol.
never shot a gun in my life.
What?
Yep, that's right.
Yo,
JamessMK never shot a gun.
You just lost all street credibility, bro.
Yo, James, you want to do it?
I don't have to.
James,
I'll fucking choke you to death before I fucking shoot you.
Yo, James, I'm gonna go to a shooting range. I'm not sure exactly when. My girlfriend's aunt works there.
Exactly. Costner said it best. My gun is my penis.
I've always been an advocate though of gun safety and that kind of thing. It's not about having a pistol, having a jammy on you, and I don't carry it or none of that bullshit. But everybody else got one, even the odds.
See, I agree with that. I mean, if there was 20 people,
everybody should have one. That's the problem with that.
If 20 people were in that theater packing or concealing a gun, let me tell you something, it wouldn't have been as much.
They wouldn't allow them going to the theater with the guns anyway. Yeah. So the responsible gun owners wouldn't go in with it, with the gun, and you'd be in the same situation to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's true.
You should have the right
to fight.
K7, do you have a gun?
I have like 3 guns.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, guns should be restricted to law enforcement. That's pretty much where it should be restricted. Law enforcement, military. It shouldn't be in civilians' hands.
Well, and you'll never get that passed in the United States.
Yeah, I know, but that's what the government's trying to argue now, that the way it's too easy to get it, all these people getting guns like nothing, and it should. They really wanted to get it down to where it's only like military and police. Even my line of duty, they're trying to get rid of the guns.
Yeah, that'll never happen. Not with the weight that the NRA has. Not the the right to bear arms, and
that will never happen.
Yeah, it'll never happen. Not in the United States. Maybe the first thing they'll crack down is the acquiring AR-15s and AK-47s and things of that nature. Maybe we don't have a really good reason to have an AR-15, but to get rid of guns altogether, never happened. Way too many. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube once it's out. You know what I'm saying? It's out.
You can try.
Why would you try? It ain't gonna go back in. I want to see that. Race to 5. Who could repack a thing of toothpaste with toothpaste?
Never had to.
So, needless to say, I would torture the shit out of him indefinitely as much as I could. I would clean out his little poop box every couple of weeks. But
you guys think he's going to go for the insanity plea? I mean, it's already looking that way.
He can't get it.
He looks like he's fucking nuts already.
He's not going to get it. He's not going to get it.
I don't think he'll get it.
Because he propped the door open, he went out to the car, so he was making conscious decisions during it.
He had it planned.
Yeah, plus his place is fucking rigged up with fucking booby traps and
so I mean, it was all planned out. So you'll never get the insanity plea if you could make the conscious decision. So he knew what he was doing was wrong.
Well, no. I mean, there's a temporary insanity, and that's like crimes of passion and things of that nature, and then you have just straight up fucking insane, where the guy's just fucking nuts, regardless if it was premeditated or not. The guy was fucking nuts to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm by far from condoning him, but you get a guy like Charles Manson, who's been sitting in jail since the fucking early 70s, who never actually did a murder, but he told people to go kill people. and yet he goes to jail pretty much forever and a day. And a kid like this who went out and murdered people is actually going to get treated better. He's going to get treated better. I mean, the only thing, if they put him in general pop, he's done. Once they put him in general population, there's some criminal out there that's got a 6-year-old daughter, and he's going to turn around and he's going to fucking shank him right away.
Yeah, yeah, he's as good as dead if they let him out in general population. They would sentence him right there. He'll end up going to one of those state supermax prisons where you only you have an hour of recreation and you're locked up for 23 hours a day, up until the point where they actually put the death penalty to him.
Yeah, they were saying that was pretty much the that was the worst mass murder in U.S. history.
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, I think the worst shooting murder, that's for sure. I mean, how many people died at the Oklahoma City bombing?
I don't know. I don't remember the number.
But that was well, remember that was a bomb. Now you got someone here going out and fucking blasting everybody with a fucking machine gun and shit.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I probably, as far as the gun crimes are concerned, it's got to be the worst.
Yeah.
Unless you start looking back towards
a massacre with a weapon.
What was the St. Valentine's Day massacre over in Chicago back in the gangland days? How many people died on that?
Fuck, I don't even remember. James, come on, you're older than me. You should remember that shit.
I don't remember.
Weren't you there, James?
No, I wasn't there. I was actually driving the car somewhere else.
Somebody go look it up. I'm not at my computer right now. There's 20 people looking it up right now.
Listen, gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for allowing me to come on for a little bit. I didn't get to talk about everything I wanted to, but I understand you had other guests involved, but I've got to get to sleep. I got to work in the morning, but I do thank
you. there? Okay, man. You are allowed here anytime, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Not a problem, man.
All right.
All right.
Man.
All right, guys. Keep up the good work.
All right. Good night.
Take care. Take care.
Yeah, quick announcement, guys, real fast. Remember, we have our YouTube channel that's up. Subscribe to us on YouTube on the Blast Show 2012. All video archives are now officially up. I've been doing it since the show started. The only one that's missing is the current one right now we're doing, which I'll be putting them up tomorrow on YouTube. So in case you guys want to watch the shows, past shows and everything, check it out. And today's episode will be on by tomorrow night.
Yeah, I need a good program to get MP3 from video. Because I tried doing it and for all of the Wtih shows, and for some reason it only did 4 hours here, 5 hours there, instead of the whole thing.
Oh shit!
And it's just that's why I only released the one with Phil, because it was so short. It was an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Okay.
So I had no problem ripping that. But a 6-hour show, I mean, it didn't do the whole thing. But I used a free converter just because I don't want to pay for one.
Okay.
Magic Converter is good. Download it off of.
Is it free?
It's free if you download the cracked version.
All right.
Go to I go to ISO Hunt and download the BitTorrent.
Yeah, I saw that website years ago.
Yeah, just put in Magic Converter.
Now, what file format are you downloading? Are the videos?
What are the videos?
Yeah, that for the Wtih show. What file format are they in?
That's a good question. I don't know. I just added. Let me see.
Because I might maybe recommend the program I'm using, but it depends on the file format.
Well, don't worry. I have to find it because I set up my folders and I had all the MP3s in there, and then when I listened to them, I realized that they were cut off an hour or two, so I have to find the original videos.
Okay.
Sure, in my XSplit folder should be XSplit recordings. I think I found it. Yeah, this is it. MP4s.
All right. I can't recommend the program I'm gonna tell you because it won't work. I think Adobe, again, Adobe, what is it? Adobe Premiere might work for him.
Yeah, Adobe Premiere will convert it.
Don't you have to pay for that one?
Man, fucking Torrent Z or some shit, bro. You fucking download that shit.
All right, everybody be silent because I want to play my video because I want to do things because I got yellow fever.
All right.
Please turn your speakers down.
I love that.
James loves his videos.
I like that video.
Do you like Asians, James?
I got the yellowest of fevers.
Yeah, I like Asians.
That's actually probably the fighting game I played the most was Tekken Tag Tournament. Well, now MK9, but before that.
Well, it looks like we lost DQ.
Did we?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, did you guys hear when he was, I think it was just like when I was streaming on my personal channel when we had DQ on and he fell asleep?
DQ fell asleep on your show?
I know I have it recorded, I would have to find it, but basically Blackula was in the channel and what he did is he played like a horn, like siren noise, and it was super loud. Like we all turned down our speakers because we're like, he told everybody, turn down your speakers, to be really loud. We did it and it woke him up. And he was just like, we were like, what happened? What the fuck was that? And it was funny. He had to be there. But I'll try to get that MP3 out. So he probably fell asleep.
Let's see. Hold on a second.
Do you have your speakers on? Somebody?
No, I got a headset.
I got a headset.
I'm just hearing things. I keep muting my mic.
This dude says Lady Gaga is sexy. You think she
You know what? Since we got a few people, we still got like a good amount of people here. I'm gonna make an announcement about next week. It's pretty much 95% confirmed, but we will have a very, very exclusive special guest next week on the show. We will be having the MK Flash Dancers coming on the show next week. Not sure how everybody feels about that, but I know I'm pretty hyped about that.
Can I get on when I get home? I love those guys.
I've been working very hard. Not all of them. As of right now, it's going to be the main guy, Scorpion, and maybe a couple of other main guys, but that's who I'm working on right now.
Yo, we need Melina. We gotta ask her about falling off that car.
That Melina was hot.
God damn it, shut up. Yeah, so like I said, we should be having them on the show next week. So, guys, look out for that.
I just added Mr. Ashenar into this. You there?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
Ashenar, you're a few weeks early, bro.
That's all right. I figured I'd pop in. James was telling me something about the cosplay from the Tekken Tag he had just shown, and I sent him a couple links, and maybe he'll play them for the crowd. The MK9 girls that they had cosplaying and doing I think the virtual modeling for the game was pretty hot. So.
Yeah, but you know what? I've seen them, but they don't.
I want to see them.
Yeah, let's throw those bad boys up here.
Wait, can I have the link? I want to see.
Great one. I'll sign anything of yours, man, except for your schlong. That's it. I won't sign that.
Oh shit.
Ugh, inappropriate. Man, everything's always inappropriate with me.
Peggy 18.
Wow, look at the MK girls just look like such whores.
I've seen this.
We've all seen this.
Look at a pack in a 6-pack.
Oh yeah, this video.
Hierro. Mire, Manuel.
Hija de puta.
What's a Buddha?
I wouldn't mind banging the shit out of a girl with those contacts in, though.
When we can feel our way through the newest, softest, and most colorful options.
Fucking ads.
Peggy 18.
Peggy 18. Peggy 18. Hey, this is for 16-bit. Imagine Katana actually looked this good. She doesn't look slutty enough for me. She didn't cut it. She didn't cut it. She wasn't slutty enough.
16-bit would pay $1,000 for her fans.
No, 16-bit likes the 16-bit likes the ugly version of Katana.
Oh, costume too?
Yeah.
Old school MK1 costume?
Yeah, he likes Cookie in a leotard.
Oh god. It's the greatest troll of all time though.
Alright, yo, guys, real quick, I'm about to get off this right now because I do need to be up early for work tomorrow.
Alright, let's just play out.
Bro, man, I carry a gun for a living. I gotta be sharp during work.
Alright, let's kill out. Let's kill her. She annoyed me anyway. Let's go back to fucking here. And goodbye. Okay. Alright, we're losing Mr. Natus here.
Yes.
Oh,
hey, Jerry Sandusky's online right now.
Oh shit. Hide your kids.
Actually, he's on his way to California, so.
Hey James, I also gotta go, man. I gotta go to school tomorrow. I passed my best time already.
Escuela por usted.
Is that Maxter?
I have to go to
I thought he said goodnight already.
Tengo que ir para la escuela mañana.
Escuela es por mujeres. Este no quieres no educaciones.
Yeah, I have to get up at 7 and yeah, I'm really past my bedtime
already.
Alright, I couldn't, say much, but I was really reading a book while listening to the show.
That's fine. Tell CD
I have
Jr.
quizzes every week. I gotta study.
Tell CD Jr. to stop thinking about me when he jerks off, though.
Right, definitely, he heard you.
I know he heard me.
Oh God.
Alright, man. So good night, everyone. Thanks for having me in the show.
You got it, man. Glad to be the first one to have you.
All right.
You're the official translator of the On Blast show.
There you go. All right, I'm out also, guys.
All right, Mr. Natus, I will hit you up mañana.
That's everybody.
Okay, so.
Yo, I need an official translator now.
Nah, see, now you're jumping on our wagon, huh? You need a translator? I mean, you can have
Wait, I thought we were supposed to be working together.
CD Junior can translate for you. You'll have a younger translator.
Just the other brother. We have to get multiple language translators.
Well, let me see what I got here. Now I'm getting messages from fucking people left and right. Hey, gaining more followers. Like I said, everybody out there, like I said, you know, trip sessions. You know, once again, I gotta push it out there. You know, check out Trip Sessions Media on Facebook. Just like it, because if you like it, they like me, and it gives me the ability to continue.
I follow them on Twitter. I'm not logging into Facebook.
If you're not a Facebook person, then you don't have to.
I try to never go on.
You know, I try to stay away from it, but every time I leave it, it brings me back because I find somebody that I actually want to talk to.
Man, James, you know what? You got to get Great One on here one day. This guy is gonna have some serious stories. The stories that he's telling me right now in STB chat with a bunch of the STB members, too funny.
Who?
Great One. He's a katana player. He went to final round and he placed really well, considering it was the only online tournament he'd ever been to. I think he placed almost in the top 8.
Oh, really? Yeah, tell him to add me. You can get on here anytime. You better want to put somebody on blast. So, since I got you here, you know, I'm going to have you on here another time.
Yeah.
But is there anybody out there you want to drib and drab of a little blast?
As of right now, like, I was going to save a lot of it, but I'll go ahead and I'll say that I'll put on blast right now the whole Florida community for not making their own decisions and showing up and actually trying to build a community and show up to tournaments. So, I mean, I don't know how many times in the past year I went to tournaments that were a 5-6 hour drive from where I was at by myself, only to see 5-6 people.
See, that sucks ass.
Yeah, and it was multiple times that this happened. So that's more or less what I kind of wanted to say about Florida is their indecision to show up and build a community and just stay home and be online warriors. Kind of depressing.
Is it always the same guys showing up?
It really depends. It depends on who wants to show up. There's a couple real fickle people that don't go. So, and then if you know you get 5 people to show up one tournament, then the other 5 people end up showing up, and the 5 people that should have showed up from the last tournament don't show, and then it just ends up being, well, we won't have a scene, we won't have a small community of MK9 players, which kind of hurts the chances of this game staying at just our local major of CEO for the year. Like, I remember Jabali at the beginning of, like, right after Roosters, right before he went to the next one, he was talking to me about actually just dropping MK9 from the monthly circuit, and then he was also contemplating if Evo didn't pick up MK9, he was not going to run it. And luckily Evo picked up MK9, so he ran every single Evo game as a precursor, obviously, to the road to Evo. So he actually had MK9 only because Evo had it, for the most part. But he supports the community. We had one good showing at a Winterfest where 32 people showed up, and he had said that if he got over 30 people, he'd put in $150 of his own money, which he did, towards the pot prize. So I can't fault him as a tournament organizer inside the state and say that he doesn't support the game. On the contrary, he has, and he's even shown up to local small tournaments and entered just to up the numbers for the game. So, I mean, it really falls on the players in Florida to build a community, and nobody has initiative to make it to tournaments. So it's kind of depressing.
Who are these Florida players? Is there anybody we know? Or?
Well, I mean,
put them on
Big D shows up to some tournaments. He mainly shows up to the Orlando ones. Mesmerize, unfortunately, had some trouble with work and stuff, so now he's going to start coming out again. It really depends. I know some of the Tampa people can't make it at times, but the Florida community, unless it's Street Fighter, they don't really show up. Marvel's become a big following. We have one of the top players in Marvel placing really high. He placed in the top 8 at Evo, Flocker. So that gets a good following, but it's like the smaller games like Tekken doesn't get a good following now. even though we have some really good Tekken players in Florida. It's just hard to get these people to come out to tournaments. Like they would rather stay home, which really sucks. You know, I would say it's amazing to me to see Big D play so well and not have a community as good as for example, like a VSM or a GGA or a EGP, where they play weekly casuals with each other and they make time to play the game in an environment where there's more than just 4 people.
So for all you Floridians out there, Floridians on blast, get your asses to tournaments and support. Don't just wait only for majors. You know, I mean, guys got to connect. You know, VSM, you know, GGA, you know, the way these guys wind up working out is everything just kind of falls into place. You know, one guy comes, you know, for example, you know, Crazy Dominican comes down, he brings Maxter. A couple of weeks later, they bring Junior. Pherleece comes in a little later. You know, everybody just kind of clicked together as compared to, it wasn't a conscious decision to basically have VSM blow up the way it did. And that's the thing that made, you know, and I say that made as in its past tense. VSM is still active. You know, whether I'm a member or not is irrelevant. I still play with these guys. You know, I still go down there. The fact that I'm not, you know, putting the letters VSM in front of my name means shit.
And also, that's between you and Phil.
You know,
it's not really us.
It's not even that it's between
so
Phil and I. It's not even between Phil and I as much as it is. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You could put VSM, you could put KOK, you could call OBS, you could put whatever the fuck you want in front of my name. You know, one week I was MMI, one week I was fucking JMK. You know, it don't matter. You know, it's just a name. It's the group of people that get together is where it matters.
See, I agree with you on that one, James. I don't think the letters in front of your name or your game handle dictate how well the community itself is going to be. I think if the community is there and they support the game and they support each other, then there's growth. If there's no growth and people wanting to make the not necessarily sacrifices, because if you enjoy playing this game, it's not a job. It's more recreation, and it's something that you can see the progression in your gameplay. And to see people just prefer to stay home and deal with online, like, unfortunately, I had to join a clan. And I'm not saying, unfortunately, as joining a clan is a bad thing. The people that I selected to join, and like, I talked to Dink and I talked to a bunch of people in STB, and they've been nothing but supportive of me joining the group. And I even got to partake in a clan where I'd never done that before, and it was fun. I just think that there's nothing better than sitting across from somebody you're playing. And when you play people online, it's not the same feeling, and you don't get the same feedback at times. And then you have like all the variables of online, you know. Like, for example, when the last tournament I went to, I played DR. This was before DR went to CEO and blew up. I knew how good DR was. I knew DR. I had been preaching for months that DR was the best noob Cybot player that nobody had ever really seen. At Winterfest, I had a little bit of footage. I brought my streaming equipment and I recorded all the matches that I possibly could for the community, so that way I could post them up on the Florida page that we have. And believe it or not, a lot of the stuff that DR was doing, he hadn't been playing the game and he was really rusty, so he got a lot of negative criticism for it. I can say that. But at the same time, I knew how good he was, and then him doing what he did at CEO was just I guess, like, verification for myself, you know, saying that this guy is a good player, he's legitimate.
And we just lost you. You there? Testicle. I got you, Pherleece, right? Pherleece?
Yeah, my mic was
I
muted.
got you. Oh, these guys dropped.
I'm going through the Summer Jam thread because I was trying to get people together to get a room, and it looks like nobody answered me. Everybody's because I'm not having people crash in my room.
No, I don't do that.
I know you don't.
I did it I did it in Vegas with Maxter. That was like a rarity.
Did you hear about my plan?
No.
I want to get 2 rooms that connect and have like 4 people each room.
You guys there?
People. That's
yeah, we're there. We're back.
Okay. What's it called? What I was saying was, like before DR blew up at CEO, I knew how good he was. I had played him in local tournaments, and to be honest, I think a lot of the Florida players, if we were to get together and consistently play, like the problem is we're so spread out. So it's like a 3-hour drive to go see DR and play DR and play Cody and play Big D, and then it's another 3-hour drive the opposite way for me to go play people like Isaac, Mind Games, and Tien, which is a local reptile player there. And I mean, if we all lived together, it would be amazing to see the level of play and see how well we would all end up leveling up together and playing and going to majors and have more consistent showings. I mean, down here I'm fortunate enough that I have a decent amount of players to eventually start playing casuals with. It's been kind of hard to get them to come over and play. Obviously, I have Newbie down here. He's the most famous one out of all of us. Then I have some Cuban guy who's the Baraka player, who I think is a very good Baraka player, who just now is, I think, starting to get some recognition in the community. And also, there's a Katana player down here who I say, because I've played Crazy Dominican, reminds me of Crazy Dominican's Katana. There's a Katana that's good, but he's getting up there. He's really good. Katana Prime is his name. And obviously we have Sunky down here as well, but I think he's leaving to California soon.
We got Mr. Claude Von Stroke with us now. Are you there?
Yes. Hello.
Are you speaking of sponsorship?
Well, not in a traditional sense, but I did not have the money to go to Raleigh. It's the first tournament this year that I haven't had the money to go to. I've been to like at least 8. Everyone knows I go out. I try to support the scene as much as possible. And due to finances, I couldn't afford to go to this, but I really wanted to. So an awesome member of the community, his name is PSN David Christ. He actually donated all the money I needed to go for travel, for food, for hotel, and everything.
And what does he want in lieu?
Nothing.
I don't know. They always say that.
He already sent them the money.
Next thing you know, they're going to be showing up at your hotel room.
No, it's a friend. It's a friend of Medina's who's donated to players before, and he just really likes to support the scene. And I'm going to, as a pseudo sponsorship, I'm going to put the letters LBSH in front of my name before VSM or after probably. So it'll be VSM. Let's be serious here. Club on Stroke, please, at MLG Raleigh. So that's what's going to happen. So I will be there, and
they might have to nerf your name.
Yeah, I don't know if they could put that many fucking characters on screen.
LBSH, it's only a few. Anyway, but so that's the exciting news. I'm happy, and then I'm going to get to go, and I'm going to get to meet some people I've never met before there, and hang out with friends, like, of course, that
I gotta put you on blast.
Okay.
Why do you suck at MK2 so bad?
Damn.
Because I haven't played.
Why did I watch that? Why did I watch like Summon and go like 30-0 on you?
Because I haven't played in 17 years.
I don't care if you haven't played it in 100 years. You got to beat him at least once, man.
I didn't even remember the moves, man.
Damn, man, that sucked. I was like, I was rooting for you and shit. I'm like, yo, fucking, he's beating you with Reptile, man. Just fucking do anything.
Yeah, I want to play him 30 times to see if I can beat him.
I won my last match against him.
Yeah, because he was fucking playing with one arm and he was half awake.
But then I had to put Winter Wars on blast because I came back to my house and I was bodying Winter Wars at MK2. So
that's good. Winter Wars Canadians shouldn't be able to play MK2.
No, really, it was a matter of I don't remember half the moves. I don't remember I mean, I haven't played it in 17 years, so it's just a long time. But it was fun though playing it again. You know, just trying to remember how to do everything. And summoning is one of the best. You know, he's a top MK2 player, so I don't mind losing.
Man.
But also, Dr. Gross said a lot of stuff on the show today about Sector not having bad matchups except Noob Saibot. So he said basically was calling CD Jr. free in his own way.
Pretty much.
Wow.
I mean, he pretty much said that CD Jr. is not even a factor in his competition.
He could lose because of that, just for if he's really thinking that way.
You
shouldn't underestimate
anything.
anybody.
Let him learn.
Exactly.
Manny, you're free. I can't believe it though, but you're free.
I mean, he's talking real reckless and
Libre Jr.
Honestly,
he's talking real reckless.
But I think he's going to be in for a rude awakening on what bad matchup Sector actually has when he comes to MLG.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I want to see you play him.
Honestly, I beat him.
I want to see that.
Sector matchup inside and out and
prize fight.
Cage. I think I could beat him with Cage or Raiden. Doesn't matter.
Hey, I wonder if I'm going to be allowed to go to. Are you guys going to the spring arena or summer arena, whatever it is?
Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure I am, as long as. Well, I have to get on the list, and I know Manny can put me on this time because I'm pretty sure he's taking Maxter and maybe Robin.
I wonder if they'd even allow me in the building.
They should. I don't see a reason why not.
Oh, they're afraid of me.
Yo, you should come because you're the On Blast show.
Beyond the On Blast show, I got a drinking competition against Pig the Hut.
There you go.
You know, these Huckleberry lightweights down in Atlanta think they can drink. You know, he wouldn't even make top 60 in my drinking contest.
Damn. You know who would make top 60 in your drinking contest? Maxter. Jesus Christ.
Maxter. I made Maxter admit he was. I actually got Maxter drunk. It's the first time I've been drinking with him, you know, where he actually said, Jimmy. I'm like, what? I'm fucking drunk. As we walk down the street in Vegas, and he's telling, I think you were telling about it on your show with him, with that girl. Hey, psst, mira, aquí, mira. She comes up, she's like, yeah, she's like, nice shoes.
Yeah.
Well, what's it called, James? I don't know if they told you what they were doing. Did they tell you about the party the night before Grand Finals at CEO?
Yeah.
Did they tell you any of that? Did they tell you what time we all went to sleep?
No.
We got back to the hotel room at almost 9 in the morning.
That's a good thing. That's a successful night.
That's not a bad hour.
That's a successful night.
I ended up not drinking, so that way they could get back to the hotel. But the night before, I got blitzed. I tried hanging with Maxter, and it was a bad idea. It was really bad.
Me and Maxter sat in Caesars at this little bar, and we drank. All we drank was screwdrivers nonstop. I mean, every once in a while, when Use for Glue came, I had I think it was a shot of Jaeger and a Guinness with him, and then for the rest of the time, it was pretty much screwdrivers every half hour until 7 in the morning.